Really, you have to know the woman, you have to know what you're looking for. And again, what I was looking for was traditional, family-oriented, hardworking people, which Filipinos are. It's good to be back. Actually, I was here. I met Rose at AFA February. We came to the tour around February, and we got engaged around February 2nd in her hometown. And the way I came to AFA again was researching through the internet and looking for my true love. And AFA brought me to the Philippines, where I met Rose. And we've been together now for 4 months, doing a lot of planning, long distance relationship, a lot of FaceTiming, and I'm looking to be here permanently, probably within a year. But I've met her family and all our people from our hometown, the provinces, so I'm learning a lot about the Philippines. So it's a lot to take in, but the Filipino people have been very open with me, very kind with me, and I really, really have fell in love with the Philippines, as well as Rose. So I'm back, and just back to tell our story that everything is going wonderfully. It's going fine. Yes, we're currently engaged. Been 4 months now, and I'm back for her birthday. I came back for her birthday. We celebrated her birthday. It's humbling. You know, back in America, I get off work and take a shower. You know, here, learning how to use the bucket system. I've had LaShawn. I've cooked outside a lot. Chicken. I've had coconut, straight from the coconut, cutting the top of it off. Haven't had, what was the egg? The duck egg? I can't think of it. Balut. That's what they want. That's the last thing I have to do to be a true Filipino is do the balut. But I've done just about every squid. I've done the squid. I've done everything else. And I've actually cooked some American influenced food here. Tried to cook for them, but with beef and sausage, but they like pork. They don't seem to want anything to do with beef or sausage, so I have to use the ingredients. So a lot of times I'm having to adjust to the ingredients of the Filipinos versus the American culture, and I'm trying to blend it together. So we kind of share a little bit east and west or whatever. Changed? Well, of course, we got stronger. We missed each other immensely. I'm starting to pick up on the language, beside learning some words here and there slowly but sure, and as well as I'm also teaching a little bit of English. The change is nothing really as far as our strength, our love for each other. I think we're really, one thing about Filipinos is it's really a family. It's still that family thing that I wanted. I think that we don't have an empty house ever. Well, I focus on work, to provide. As a man, you're a provider. So when I am home, I have a routine. I get up, I go to work, I get off work. I work late because I don't really do the club thing. I don't really get out. Like I said, I'm all about saving as much money as I can. I get home, I work out. Being a little older, I always have a routine. I work out just about every day. Try to eat healthy, stay healthy. And then I call her. We sit on the phone for a while before I go to bed, and it's the same routine the next day. But every time we're talking, we're always making an itinerary or a plan or what's our next step, whether it's a visa, whether it's a passport, whether it's what are we doing as far as land, what are we doing as far as finances, how are we planning. Everything's a plan. You have to plan before you come here. So I have to prepare myself every time I come here. Before I leave the States, I got to make sure all the bills are paid, but then also I've got to look about taking care of her here also. So it's not just we talk, we're constantly growing and communicating, and I think it makes us prepared. And so I'm not as surprised when I come back to the Philippines. Every time I come back, I'm like, okay, I know this. I know what's going on here. I know what to expect. Shorts, t-shirts, and flip-flops. I don't wear a lot of cowboy boots from Texas and tennis shoes and jeans. So it's I learned that I have to adapt to a different kind of way of life, because I like seeing other people happy. I like seeing my future to be white forever happy, so that's what it's about. Well, I will sacrifice pretty much anything for true love, true care, true, you know what I mean? Just somebody who actually cares about you, and pays attention to you. And that's something that, that's priceless. And that's why, the Filipino women are, from what I've read and learned, it's for real, in my case. It's really a mindset. A lot of guys, of course, think, the Filipino women are just looking to come to America for a better life. She wants to stay home. She wants to stay with her family. She's not looking to go to America to where the showers are and the convenience store. She wants to stay here. But yeah, she wants better here, but she wants to stay home. Not everybody wants to go run into America because it's the place to be. The cost of living here is a little bit less. It's, so I can live more comfortably for simple pleasures. I'm not looking for the big things. If I wanted some big stuff, I can go buy it, but I don't need it. I just need to be happy. So as long as I'm happy, I'm good. So a lot of these guys, they only want to come to get like the green card, whether it's a Latin country, whether it's any other country. They just want a green card. They just want to come back and make. That's not true. I'm not going to say that it's in all cases. I'm just in my experience. That's the way I say things. In my experience, that's not true. It's you have to do the research, and you have to study the woman. You have to know the woman. You have to understand the woman, and you have to pay attention. So you just can't go by a book by its cover. You actually got to read it. So I've learned, reading a book of Rosalina here. So, and I like it thus far. So I'm gonna go to the end. Filipinos are. They're not giving stuff they work for, and they appreciate it. That's another thing, and I'm glad you brought that up. They're very appreciative of what you do for them. That's what I can take from everything I've done. When I go and visit our family, everybody, even if it's the little things or the big things, they're like, thank you so much. They're very appreciative. You don't get that back home. And to me, that just makes me just want to hey, whatever. It doesn't bother me, because what you give, you get back. I'm glad I made the trip. I'm glad I did what I did. Sometimes I pray a lot, and I always ask for God, take me somewhere and do something, help me out. And He answered. So I was blessed. That's only having faith. So you have to have faith. And that's another thing I told guys at the social. You have to have faith that you're making the right decision. And then once you do it, you stick with it. Because if you're a good enough man and strong enough man, you can get yourself out of whatever situation. Don't be scared. There's always a way out, and you're not committed to having to be with a woman or something. But just do your research, open your mind up, and understand what you're coming to. So, like I said, every guy has a different goal or different what they're looking for. You go what you're looking for. I knew what I was looking for, so I'm good. Oh yeah, yeah, we're doing good. Like any other couple, we're doing good.
Single man looking for love? Perhaps you should consider expanding your horizons. Interested? Learn more at
mydreamasian.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.